Chapter 31 Come to the Door. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Qin Xue walked for more than 20 minutes with a bamboo pole on her back before arriving at a nearby village. There was a small river in this village. Qin Xue walked by the river and looked at the crystal clear water, feeling calm in her heart. Unknowingly, she had been here for almost a month, and time passed by very quickly. Qin Xue took off her backpack and picked up beautiful stones into a pile. She picked up fist-sized pebbles one by one and put them into the space together. Seeing small fish in the river, Qin Xue took out the bamboo basket to catch small fish, not to mention actually catching a dozen fish larvae. Qin Xue put the fish larvae in a small pit next to the spiritual spring and put some water in it. After returning, she dug a larger pit to see if it could grow bigger. If you raise them big, you won't have to buy fish in the future, you can just go into the space to catch them. It's beautiful just thinking about it. Qin Xue changed places and continued fishing for fish larvae. When she was tired, Qin Xue stopped and put the bamboo basket on the river beach to dry. Qin Xue looked at the river sand in front of her. She took out a hoe and shovel from the space and dug some into the space. Then she could build a bathing pool, but she had to buy some cement. Qin Xue used her consciousness to look at the sand and stones in the space. When she had enough, she stopped packing and returned to the research institute. Qin Xue really felt that she was becoming more and more capable, but she just didn't know what kind of education she had here. Do you want to read a book and then take the college entrance examination and go to college to study and become a college student? College students this year are very popular, and the country will assign jobs after graduation. Maybe he should get a certificate and become a doctor, so that he can return to his old profession, and even if he puts his medical skills to use in the future, there will be something for him. Well, that's a good idea. Let's wait until things in the clothing store get on track and then review the materials to take the college entrance examination. It's such a happy decision. Qin Xue returned home in a happy mood and started cooking. A piece of hot and sour potato shreds, a tomato and egg soup, and a bowl of white rice were placed on the table. Qin Xue took off her apron and sat down, picked up the food and was about to eat when the door rang. Who was knocking at this time? Put the bowl down and open the door. What you see when you open the door is the white lotus named by Jing that you saw earlier. Qin Xue, I'm here. After saying that, he stepped sideways past Qin Xue and squeezed in. Seeing the fragrance of the food on the table, Bai Jing wanted to eat it. Qin Xue, haven't you eaten yet? Qin Xue rolled her eyes. Wasn't she asking knowingly? Yes. Do you have anything to do with me? He closed the door and sat down to eat. No matter what Bai Jing's expression was, Qin Xue was already hungry after working for a long time today. Well, it's not a big deal. I just came to see you after I haven't seen you for a long time. Bai Jing hated it. Don't you see yourself standing here? She didn't even ask her to eat with her. If Qin Xue knew what was going on in Bai Jing's heart, she would have a look on her face. How big that face would be. Oh, I'm fine. There's nothing to see. You can go back. Qin Xue was too lazy to deal with this kind of white lotus. If he had the time, he might as well draw 2 design drawings. You, Qin Xue, are you angry with me, angry that I didn't visit you when you were hospitalized? I had to go to work at that time, so I didn't have to go. I couldn't get leave and couldn't be absent, so I didn't see you. Please don't be angry, okay? Actually, it wasn't that Bai Jing didn't have time to go, but she was frightened. Although Qin Xue didn't push it herself, she saw it with her own eyes and was afraid that she would be implicated if she died, so she didn't go. Who knew that Qin Xue was so destined? Not only did he not die, but he became more and more beautiful, and he was almost out of money, so he had no choice but to come to Qin Xue. I hope Qin Xue can give herself money and tickets as before, and come to Qin Xue's house for dinner, but Qin Xue seemed to feel different to her now. It's okay, I'm not angry with you, it's just that you saw it too. My Molin went on a mission and hasn't come back for so long. It's not good for me, a pregnant woman, to be angry, so I didn't think about it at all, so don't worry. Qin Xue looked at Bai Jing to see if she had any reason to stay here and mess around. As long as you're not angry, let me tell you, we are good friends. How could you be angry with me just because of this little thing? Qin Xue, you are the best. By the way, I heard from other sisters-in-law that you often go to the city recently. What are you doing there? Bai Jing thought that she had met Qin Xue going out several times, but Qin Xue never discovered her every time. Actually, it's nothing. I just want to find a job recently. As you know, Mo Lin is away on a mission and I don't know when he will be back. I have no job and no income, and I am still pregnant with a child. I have to find a way to make money for food. How about you lend me some money? I will pay you back when I find a job and get paid, or when Mo Lin comes back, I will ask him to pay you back. Qin Xue didn't believe that Bai Jing could stay shamelessly even after she said so, because I am a novice writer, the writing is not good and a bit verbose. Please make do with it and give me more support and give me a recommendation vote. Thank you. I will slowly revise and strive to write better in the future. Chapter 32 Send Away the White Lotus. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Bai Jing couldn't stay any longer. Originally, she wanted to come to Qin Xue to take advantage, but now Qin Xue asked herself why she wanted to borrow money. Bai Jing seemed to have forgotten that she had taken a lot of money from Qin Xue before but never paid it back. It's impossible to continue to fool Qin Xue now, regardless of who Qin Xue is now. Can I still fool you after the pistols have been changed? No kidding. Fortunately, Qin Xue had no memory of her original body. Otherwise, Bai Jing would still be standing here chattering. Qin Xue would have found a way to deal with it and get back the money and tickets she defrauded from her original body. Well, Qin Xue, it's not that I don't want to lend you money, as you know, I only have a small amount of allowance. Every time I receive the allowance, I send it back to support my family. I don't have to keep any money at all. Bai Jing thought that I couldn't lend it to you, idiot, go back now. When Chu Molin and the others come back, I will come. When Chu Molin sees him, he will definitely not want Qin Xue again. I have to say that some people really have no self-awareness. In the past, Qin Xue and Bai Jing were so close and they often came to Qin Xue's house. It was not like they had never seen Chu Molin before. Chu Molin didn't even look at her at that time. How could Qin Xue, who now had a different sex, let someone come to her home to seduce her man? So Bai Jing was thinking in vain. Oh, is that so? I was thinking of borrowing some from you. Forget it if you don't have it. Even if Mo Lin didn't leave much money for me, I don't know how the money was used. Is there someone? Qin Xue said, leaving half of it because she wanted to see Bai Jing's reaction. Qin Xue was thinking about Bai Jing's performance. She estimated that she must have been very close to the original person in the past. It would be great if she could explode something. Qin Xue, I have to leave first. Come to my dormitory to play with me when you have time. After hearing this, Bai Jing hurriedly said goodbye and left, fearing that Qin Xue would ask her to pay back the money. Qin Xue looked at Bai Jing's panicked expression and said, well, it seems that there is something that she doesn't know about, how to dig it out. I don't want to think about it anymore. Let's talk about it later when we have a chance. I have something else to do now. Qin Xue finished the last bite of the meal and drank some soup before putting away the dishes and entering the space to look at the fish cub she had caught. I wonder if it was her own imagination, but Qin Xue found that the fish cub seemed to have grown a lot. Qin Xue picked one up with her hands and saw that it had really grown a bit. This space was really incredible. It was great. She would have fish to eat soon. Qin Xue put the fish in the pond, picked a spot with a hoe, and dug a pond 3 meters wide and 1 meter deep. Take the knife and go to the bamboo forest to see that the 2 bamboos have opened up the middle. Take it to the spiritual spring and introduce the spiritual spring into the big pool. Qin Xue let the spring water flow in slowly, scooped up the fish and poured it in, then ignored it. Qin Xue laid the pebbles she picked up today under the bathing pool, one stone next to the other. The colors were all different and they looked like a beautiful painting when put together. We still have to buy cement to pave the pool wall, otherwise the spring water will be filled with muddy water. I plan to go to the county town to find someone to decorate it tomorrow. Qin Xue told Xue Ling that the water in the large pool was blocked when it was almost full and not to overflow. She took a bath and lay on the bed and quickly fell asleep. Early the next morning, Qin Xue installed the decoration design drawings and the clothing design drawings she drew later and went out. Qin Xue thought about going to the city to have breakfast, so she went straight to the city without cooking anything. The first thing she did was to fill her stomach, a meat bun, a cup of soy milk, and a fried dough stick. Qin Xue thinks this is one of the best breakfasts for Chinese people. After finishing breakfast slowly, he went to find Li Zhao. When Qin Xue came, Li Zhao and the others had just finished their breakfast. Anhao placed the tea in front of Qin Xue and started chatting with Qin Xue. I am Anhao, Li Zhao's wife. I heard from Zhaozi that the last batch of vegetables was transported to the south in time thanks to you. You are really capable. Thank you for helping my family, Zhaozi. Thought it was only now that Qin Xue knew that the woman last time was Li Zhao's wife. No wonder she looked wrong when he came last time. This time Qin Xue came wearing the same suit as last time, but Anhao's attitude towards her became much more enthusiastic. It turned out that he knew that the vegetables were supplied by him. Qin Xue thought that Anhao might have misunderstood her relationship with Li Zhao last time. It was just because of her own cultivation that she didn't embarrass her. So now she knows that she has nothing to do with Li Zhao, but her attitude towards her has changed after they met. Also, no matter who sees a beautifully dressed and fashionable woman looking for a husband, and the wife herself does not know her, it will definitely be a little uncomfortable, so Qin Xue does not dwell on this. Chapter 33 Wellness. You are listening at novelfull.audio. My sister-in-law received the award. To be fair, I just wanted to make some money for the family but didn't know what to do, so I got the idea of vegetables, so I collected a little here and there, preparing to collect more so that I could resell them to make a profit. Fortunately, I met Brother Zhao. Otherwise, if I had collected so much without planning, if others couldn't eat it, wouldn't it have ended up in my hands? So it should be me who thanks Brother Zhao for helping me a lot. Qin Xue didn't want to attract other people's attention. It would be bad if the space was exposed, so she found excuses. Well, I have to thank you anyway. I heard from Zhaozi that the quality of this batch of vegetables is very good and the taste is very good. The people in the south asked him if they have any more. I wanted to ship a batch over, but later Zhaozi said there was no more. This batch was obtained by good luck. It's been a pity over there in the south for a long time. Ever since Anhao found out that Qin Xue had nothing to do with Li Zhao, he looked at Qin Xue more and more, and he felt better about Qin Xue. Anhao doesn't have many friends here. Now that he thinks Qin Xue is good, he wonders if he can make friends with Qin Xue. Qin Xue, can I ask you a question? Sister-in-law, tell me what you want. Qin Xue didn't know what Anhao wanted to ask herself. I just want to ask you if you can be friends with me. I don't have many friends here. As soon as Zhaozi went to work, I was left alone at home. If you have time, can you come and play with me? I know it's quite abrupt for me to say this, but I like you quite a lot, so I want to be friends with you. Would you agree? Anhao looked at Qin Xue and asked hopefully. Well, to be honest, Qin Xue didn't expect Anhao to ask her this. After all, this was the second time I met Anhao. We only met once last time and we didn't talk much. I didn't expect this meeting to progress like this, but looking at Anhao's eyes, it seemed that it would be a sin for him to refuse to be her friend. Okay, then let me introduce myself formally. Hello, my name is Qin Xue. I am 20 years old. Nice to meet you. Qin Xue stood up and stretched out her hand after finishing speaking. Hello, my name is Anhao. Nice to meet you. Anhao also stood up and smiled and shook Qin Xue's hand. Hee, I finally made a friend. I will also have friends here in the future. You don't know that I have been bored to death since I came here with Zhao. Qin Xue looked a little incompetent when she saw Anhao. Is this the first time she saw a gentle and dignified woman? It was obviously like that just now. What is this operation now? Well, sister-in-law, is this what you are like? Qin Xue couldn't help but ask. Hee, yes, can't you accept it? In fact, Zhaozi often said that I was a little liar. People who didn't know better thought I was gentle and dignified, but I am easy to get along with. There is a difference between being in front of people I don't know and people I am familiar with. Now we are friends. I am the same age as you. You don't call me sister-in-law anymore because you call me old. From now on, just call me Anan. HandsomeMaleLead asked Qin Xue to change his title. That's okay, then I'll ask you to settle down. Qin Xue felt that Hao was good like this. He didn't look like him at first sight, which was actually a bit innocent. What happened? Why are you so happy? When Li Xiao came down from upstairs, he saw two women talking and laughing, and Hao stopped putting on airs and showed his true nature. As soon as Hao saw Li Xiao coming down, he ran over and hugged Li Xiao's arm and said, "Xiaozi, let me tell you, Qin Xue and I are good friends now, and I will also have friends in the future." Li Xiao turned his head and looked at Hao's arms holding him, his eyes full of doting. Okay, my little naughty little one has a friend. Now I'm happy. Li Xiao also knew that Hao was unhappy here. Usually when I go to work, she is very lonely at home, and her temperament is simple, so I don't trust her. After coming here for more than a month, he has watched the lively and cute little girl turn into a fake gentle beauty. Now that he has seen her return to her original temperament, Li Xiao is very happy. Of course, hey, Xiaozi, I will go with you to find Brother Qi later and tell him that I have made friends. Hao wanted to take a look. If Xiao Qi didn't accept Qin Xue's design by then, he would help Qin Xue. Okay, let's go together. Do you want to change clothes? Li Xiao touched Hao's head and asked. No need to change, just wear this. Let's go. Hao pulled Li Xiao away. Qin Xue looked at Li Xiao's drowning eyes and felt that she was superfluous, stuffed with their dog food. When Qin Xue looked at the way Li Xiao and Hao got along, she felt that they were trying to show off their affection in a high-profile manner, or was he bullying her? Chapter 34 Go to the Decoration Company. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Li Xiao stood still when he was pulled to the gate. Hao didn't understand why he didn't leave. What's wrong? Let's go. Anan, have you forgotten your good friend? Li Xiao pulled Hao's hand from his arm and held it instead. Yeah, I was so happy that I forgot that Qin Xue was still behind. After saying that, he broke away from Li Xiao's hand and ran back, holding Qin Xue's arm, and walked forward together. This time, he did not remember Li Xiao as his husband. Li Xiao looked at his empty hands and the heartless woman in front of him. Filled with resentment, he locked the door before following the two women. Listening to the chatter in front of me, my heart was filled with happiness. Hao finally changed back. Unlike when he first saw a vigorous person turn into a lifeless dummy, I feel bad, but I have no choice but to spend as much time with her as possible. It's great to be like this now. The three of them came to Xiao Qi's company. The receptionist knew Li Xiao. Brother Xiao, are you looking for the boss? The boss is in the office. You can go up. Xiao Qi said hello to the front desk. When Li Xiao and Chu Molin arrived, they could go up to him directly without making an appointment. Okay, let's go up, thank you. He led the two of them upstairs to find Xiao Qi. Qin Xue looked around and saw that there was only one secretary's room and one office on this floor. It seems that everyone here knows Li Xiao. The people in the secretary's office just looked at Li Xiao and pointed at the office without stopping him. Li Xiao responded with a smile and waved his hand, meaning to let them go in by himself. After a few bangs and bangs, a please come in came from inside. Li Xiao and the others pushed the door in and closed it without saying a word. I saw a man in the office sitting at his desk writing without raising his head. After waiting for a few minutes, Xiao Qi didn't hear any voice. When he raised his head, he realized that he was not from the company. Xiaozi, why are you here? As soon as he finished speaking, someone pressed against him from behind. Brother Qi, I'm here to see you. Let me tell you, I have made a good friend. After saying this, he still looked at Xiao Qi expectantly. Xiao Qi looked sideways at the person behind him, stretched out his hand to rub Hao's hair before saying, Anan is here. Our Anan is so good, we have made friends. When can I bring it to Brother Qi for a look? Qin Xue finally understood why Hao had such a simple temper. It turned out that people around her treated her like a child and doted on her. Anan, come here. You are already married. If you want to hug or kiss, you should hug me. Li Xiao said and went over to pull and how up. Li Xiao was jealous. This was his woman. Even if she hugged her, she should be the one to hold her, even if Xiao Qi was her cousin. No, I haven't seen Brother Qi for a long time. I miss Brother Qi. This is the first time and Hao has come to see Xiao Qi since coming here, so she doesn't want it. Anan, come here and let me hug you, okay? Otherwise, if your Brother Qi's girlfriend sees you hugging him, she will be angry. Ignore Brother Qi when he is angry. Then no one will care about Brother Qi. Isn't he very pitiful? Li Xiao had no choice. He had been attached to Xiao Qi since he was a child. After finally getting on Hao back home, how could he let his little wife cling to another man again? Is Brother Qi like this? And Hao still wanted to hear what Xiao Qi had to say. No, Anan, don't listen to Zhaozi's nonsense. Brother Qi doesn't have a girlfriend, and Anan is the best. As a sister controller, Xiao Qizai would not let Li Xiao succeed easily. Zhaozi, you are lying. Brother Qi said no, huh? And Hao grew up in her grandmother's house. Xiao Qi is the eldest son of his eldest uncle, who is 7 or 8 years older than An Hao. His eldest uncle, younger uncles, aunts and aunts all have a typical sun's yang and yin decline. You can imagine how favored An Hao is at home. Li Xiao has suffered from Xiao Qi and others' secret losses since he was young. Fortunately, An Hao likes him. Although the two of them have obtained their marriage certificates, they have not yet held a wedding ceremony. I just wanted to wait for Chu Molin to come to my wedding, but I heard that Chu Molin had not come back after 3 months of mission, and he didn't know when he would come back, so a month ago I brought my little wife to Province S for fun, and waited for Chu Molin to return to the imperial capital to attend the wedding. Chapter 35 Agreed. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Li Xiao went over and hugged An Hao and sat on the sofa before saying to Xiao Qi. Lao San, I'm here today firstly to bring in and to see you, and secondly because I have a friend who wants to ask you to help her decorate a clothing store. Let me introduce to you, this is Qin Xue, she is going to renovate the house. An Hao looked up at Xiao Qi and said, Brother Qi, Qin Xue is my good friend. I think she is very powerful. Xiao Qi sat down after asking someone to serve tea, and only noticed Qin Xue after listening to what Li Xiao and An Hao said. A well-fitting suit brings out all the advantages of a woman, with a beautiful face and neatly tied hair. What Xiao Qi paid attention to was not Qin Xue's beauty but the clothes she wore. He has met a lot of beautiful people abroad. Foreign girls are beautiful and enthusiastic and open-minded. Although he doesn't mess around, it's not surprising after seeing so many of them, but Xiao Qi could tell that her outfit was fashionable that was not currently available in China. If this could be used as a company's outfit, wouldn't it be more eye-catching? Thinking of this, Xiao Qi's eyes glowed red, but he recovered quickly. If Qin Xue hadn't happened to be looking at Xiao Qi, he wouldn't have noticed it. Hello, I'm Qin Xue. I'm here to ask you to help me decorate my clothing store, but I heard from Brother Zhao that you have your own decoration ideas, but what I want is that you can decorate me according to the decoration concept I designed. This is my design drawing, you can take a look first. See if you can decorate it for me. After that, he handed the design drawing he brought to Xiao Qi. Qin Xue was not sure whether the man named Xiao Qi would accept her design. Xiao Qi was a very individual person. A man so beautiful made even Qin Xue, a woman, feel ashamed. Xiao Qi took the drawing and looked at it. It was wonderful. If decorated like this, the whole house would be clear and simple. After reading this, I wanted to take this job. Although Xiao Qi is picky, good design drawings can improve himself. Such novel conceptual designs are rare abroad. I don't know where this woman got the design drawings. Can I ask who designed this design? Can I meet him? Is there anything wrong with this design? Qin Xue asked cautiously. There should be no problem. She drew it according to the current clothing store decoration. Ah, no, I just want to ask him why he designed it this way and what design drawing he drew based on it. Shao Qi's 3 years since he returned to China from just a few people in his studio to his establishment of a decoration company now depends not only on luck, but also on his humility and eagerness to learn. The more picky he is, the more perfect his work will be. Oh, that's it. It scared me to death. I drew this. After saying that, he started discussing with Shao Qi. Here, Li Zhao held Anhao in one hand and sat on his lap, watching Qin Xue and the others discuss the design drawings. He picked up a cup of tea and placed it on Anhao's hand. Okay, I'll take your job, but I have to go to your store to see the house before I can decide how to start the decoration. Although Qin Xue said that it was designed according to the store, but Shao Qi still couldn't make a decision to start construction without seeing the store. After discussing it, the 4 of them left Shao Qi's company and headed to the store. Anhao was talking along the way, and Qin Xue occasionally responded with a few words. When she came to the store and saw Fang Hong and Fang Xiu making clothes, Qin Xue said hello and took the key to open the door next to them. The door here was much more crowded than the one where Fang Xiu was making clothes. Shao Qi looked at the facade and the drawings, and found that Qin Xue really designed it based on the characteristics of the house, so after deciding on the time and selecting the required materials, the 4 of them went to have a meal. After the meal, Qin Xue asked Li Zhao if he knew anyone who was a carpenter and wanted to make some puppet models. I know him, but the price is a bit high. Li Zhao has been here for many years and knows many people who know the price of woodworking. It doesn't matter, just do it according to my request. It doesn't matter if it's expensive. Qin Xue thought, just be more expensive. After the clothes are finished, she won't be afraid of not making money. Okay, then leave it to me and I'll help you find it. Li Zhao took the drawing and put it in his pocket. Thank you for your vote. Can you like it? Can readers brainstorm and help me come up with a fan club name and manifesto? Please, I look forward to you growing up with me. Thanks again. Chapter 36 Big Sale. You are listening at novelfull.audio. After agreeing on everything, Qin Xue was extremely busy for the next half-month. Fortunately, everything went smoothly and the house was decorated. All I had to do was clean and hang up the clothes. After the house here was renovated, a small door was opened between the 2 houses. It turns out that Qin Xue also had people decorate the house over there, and even created a partition to live in. She also agreed with the landlord to set up a kitchen in the next partition outside the concierge where they can cook. In nearly 20 days, Fang Hong and the others finished making clothes from the original cloth, and then brought in a batch of thinner cloth to make summer clothes. Qin Xue's belly was almost 4 months old and she was starting to show her pregnancy, and the weather was slowly getting warmer. Fang Hong made 2 overalls and 2 maternity skirts for Qin Xue, both of which were, of course, designed by Qin Xue. Anhao saw that Qin Xue's suspenders looked good, so Qin Xue designed a pair of suspenders and a suspender skirt for her. After they were made, Anhao was very happy. The 2nd day of April was Qin Xue's scheduled trial opening day, and the 6th day was the official opening time. A few days before the trial opening, Qin Xue and Anhao wore printed leaflets of the new models in the store and walked around the streets in the city. Here, the flyer printed the name of the store, Chenxi Clothing, with 2 sets of clothes on it. It also stated that the first 50 people who come in with the flyer during the trial period will get a 50% discount, and those who come after will get a 80% discount. Discount promotions. The clothes designed by Qin Xue, whose name is Chenxi, have become prominent in this era. Just like the rising sun in the morning, they are beautiful and intoxicating, making everyone unable to put it down. Qin Xue wanted to go all high-end at first, but then she thought that many people would not be able to afford it, so we divided it into 2 batches. The high-end ones that open today are the high-end ones, and the civilian ones will have to wait until they stabilize. Therefore, the name Chenxi was chosen when naming. Let the clothes you design enter thousands of households. On the day of the trial opening, several flower baskets were placed at the door. As soon as the firecrackers were fired, a large number of people came in to buy them. Anhao is already pretty, and she looks even more pretty when she wears Chenxi's clothes. Everyone had seen her when she distributed the flyer, so everyone who comes to buy clothes has seen Anhao beforehand. Today, Anhao is even more beautiful like a princess in the tutu skirt designed by Qin Xue, attracting more people. The people who came looked at the clothes on the models and their eyes glowed green. It's so beautiful. After the 50% discount, the clothes cost 30 to 41 pieces. However, the consumption level in the city is relatively high, and these are not available in other places, so everyone is happy to buy 1 or 2 pieces to wear back home. Qin Xue, Anhao, Yuxiu, and the others are too busy to greet the guests. Yuxiu was invited by Qin Xue to help. He was thinking of asking Yuxiu to help sell clothes in the future. If he did a good job, he would be treated as Fang Hong and the others. And Hao was the one who wanted to help, who told her to like the clothes designed by Qin Xue. Fang Hong and Fang Xiu started making clothes on a trial basis and then came back to work. Several people were so busy that they didn't have time to eat. Later, Li Zhao felt sorry for his little wife and went to buy food for several people to take turns eating. He was busy until 7 o'clock in the evening before sending away the guests and closing the door. Anhao was picked up by Li Zhao. There were only 4 people left in the store: Yuxiu, Fang Hong, Fang Xiu and Qin Xue. They sold hundreds of pieces of clothing. Qin Xue took out the money and counted the total of more than 3,000 yuan. Qin Xue calculated that there was a profit of more than 1,500 yuan after the cost. The reason why we can sell so much money today is mainly because of discounts and fashionable styles. There may not be so many people there tomorrow. We will know the stable daily turnover in a few days. After the 4 people finished counting, they cooked noodles and ate them. Xie Jun came to pick up Fang Hong. Qin Xue and Yuxiu followed in the car back to the house. Fang Xiu took her child to sleep in the shop. After several people returned to the military area, they went home, washed up and went to bed. Everyone was very tired today. Even if Xie Jun and Su Fangzhou wanted to ask about the situation, they couldn't do anything. Chapter 38 Treating Fang Hong. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Well, Qin Xue learned a lot of inside stories today. Can I use my medical skills to show Fang Hong? Just do what you want. He put Jing Tao on the bed, folded a piece of cloth and put it on the table. He called Fang Hong over. Sister-in-law, come here and put your hand on it. Qin Xue, are you going to treat me? Fang Hong sat in front of Qin Xue and put her hand on it. Well, sister-in-law, I just heard what you said, so I just wanted to take a look. I may not be able to do it. Qin Xue just felt that she wanted to see if it might be the disease she had. Qin Xue put her hand on Fang Hong's wrist and felt her pulse quietly. Thinking about the traditional Chinese medicine knowledge her grandfather had taught her, she switched hands and continued to feel her pulse, not to mention that Qin Xue is really capable of this disease. Sister-in-law, do you believe me? Qin Xue let go of Fang Hong's hand. Qin Xue, what do you mean? Do you know how to treat my illness? Fang Hong asked excitedly. Well, yes, but do you believe I can cure it? Qin Xue thought it would be better to ask clearly first. Believe it, I believe you. Fang Hong didn't expect to have good luck today. Sister-in-law, you have never seen me treating people, so you just believe me if I say I can? Qin Xue asked Fang Hong with a smile. Well, Xian, although I have never seen you treating people, I don't know how you know how to treat people. But I just believe in you, just like if you want to sell clothes. Fang Hong didn't know why she believed in Qin Xue. Okay, as long as you believe me, then I will write you a prescription. You buy the medicine and bring it to me. I will prepare the medicine for you to drink. You will be fine after taking it for 3 months, but there is one most important link in these 3 months. If you make a mistake once, all your efforts will be wasted. Qin Xue blinked and looked at Fang Hong with big eyes, with a smirk hanging on the corner of her mouth. What's going on? Why is your expression? Fang Hong couldn't tell what Qin Xue wanted to express. Well, you and Section Chief Xie can't do that during the 3 months of taking the medicine, you understand. Qin Xue smiled and made the other person's mouth red. Boom, Hong's face turned red like cooked shrimps, and everyone else laughed when they saw it. Fang Hong was so embarrassed that she pointed at Qin Xue. Are you going to get beaten up? You even made fun of my sister-in-law. Sister-in-law, I'm not teasing you, I'm telling the truth. If you have sex while taking medicine, it's like an inflated balloon deflating. Even the order of brewing the medicine is different, so I asked you to grab the medicine and bring it to me to boil it for you to drink. Qin Xue wrote a medicine list to Fang Hong. Sister-in-law, can you please not tell others about my medical treatment for you? Qin Xue wants to be too high profile now. She just wants to design clothes and make a fortune quietly. Well, why? Not only Fang Hong didn't understand, but Yu Xiu and Fang Xiu didn't understand either. Because I don't want to be so high profile. You also know that I am pregnant now and I have to design clothes. Wouldn't it be too high profile if people knew that I could treat diseases? What if someone can't bear to see it and does evil? So I ask my sisters-in-law to keep it a secret for me. Besides, you're not afraid it won't be effective. What if I don't treat you well? So it's not too late to wait until you really get a good treatment, don't you think? Qin Xue doesn't want to think so bad of people, but in this poverty era, many people will get pink eye and come to trouble you when they see you have some money, and the last thing Qin Xue wants is trouble. Okay, we won't tell anyone, as long as we know. The other three thought about it and it was right. Since Qin Xue didn't want people to know, they wouldn't tell anyone. Sister-in-law, take this medicine list and take 10 medicines twice a day for 10 days. After 10 days, I will adjust the medicine list for you. You can grab some medicine during lunch. The store will be less busy at that time, so you can buy a medicine jar. By the way, every morning I make some medicine at home and drink it, then go to the store and drink it again at night. Qin Xue thought for a while and then spoke. You can boil it once and drink it in the morning, and then drink it hot in the afternoon. The main reason is that Qin Xue wants to use the spiritual spring water to make medicine, and is afraid of being discovered. Otherwise, Qin Xue will just let Fang Hong brew it and drink it by herself. Alas, even helping Fang Hong see a doctor can't let them know the existence of space. Who knows what will happen to good people in the face of huge interests? Why do I write about treating a doctor in this chapter? It's because I feel very uncomfortable when I'm sick, and I think that it would be the happiest if every sick person could find someone who could treat her or him well. Chapter 39, Adjusting the Plan According to Customer Needs. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Time passed while they were chatting and laughing. After Fang Xiu finished breakfast and cleaned up the kitchen, she fed Jing Tao. Fang Hong started making clothes, Yu Xiu looked after the store, and Qin Xue went to buy rice and grain, which had to be cooked in the store at noon and evening. It's not enough to buy less. Qin Xue can take out the vegetables when no one is around, but she has to buy meat and rice. When will you buy some rice seeds or wheat seeds to get some food? Nothing is better than having it yourself, peace of mind. In the end, Qin Xue bought 20 kilograms of rice, 20 kilograms of flour, a chicken, red dates, and Cotinopsis pelacula stew. There were also 7 or 8 kilograms of green vegetables, cabbage, tomatoes, and green peppers taken out from the space. Carrying these things made Qin Xue very tired. Weighing about 50 kilograms, Qin Xue had never carried such a heavy thing before, not to mention that she was still pregnant. In the end, she couldn't find any money and found someone to help deliver it to the store. When no one was paying attention, Qin Xue went to the kitchen to get a kettle and filled it with spiritual spring water. Although they were of different ages, they had the same temperament. After getting along for so long, everyone was sincere. Qin Xue thought that everyone drinking the spiritual spring water could improve their physique and strengthen their health. Take the food in the space if you can, and buy whatever you can't. Anyway, as long as she is sincerely good to Qin Xue, she will help whenever she can and pull whatever she can. It is not easy for a person to have a few true friends in his life, so Qin Xue cherishes these friends very much. After drinking a cup of spiritual spring water, I went to the store and found that Yu Xiu had already mended all the clothes he sold yesterday. Qin Xue used modern spreadsheet methods to teach Yu Xiu accounting when no one was around. After learning the method, Yu Xiu continued to learn accounting on one side, while Qin Xue began to conceive and draw design drawings on the other side of the counter. Qin Xue wanted to find a clothing factory to promote these design drawings to various places. Around 10 o'clock, a customer came to sell clothes. The two of them packed the things in drawers and began to greet customers, introduce clothes according to the characteristics and needs of customers, and strive to ensure that every customer who comes to the store can buy satisfactory clothes. The customers who came here all bought satisfactory clothes after being introduced by Qin Xue and Xue, especially the customers introduced by Qin Xue. Some customers even took off the tags and wore them directly without taking them off after trying them on. This invisibly gave Qin Xue another publicity. In any case, Qin Xue had decades of experience in later generations, and the introduction was even more fashionable. Everyone who bought it liked it very much. Qin Xue, who was introduced by yesterday's customer, was even more happy when she heard it today. What could be more satisfying than making people like something she designed? When Qin Xue was happy, she saw some people who were not looking very good and gave them a few words. Some of them suggested that they drink more red date tea to replenish their energy and blood. Most of them used egg whites and honey to make masks and put them on their faces. Some of them helped people tie their hair and change their hairstyle after Qin Xue introduced the clothes and tried them on. The overall feeling was different. Xue has been learning Qin Xue's business experience and introducing clothes. The effect is much better than her own. She has to admire Qin Xue in her heart and is more determined to learn from Qin Xue. The two of them were busy until 12:30 before they could take a break. Qin Xue ran to the kitchen and poured a large glass of water, only to find that Fang Hong had already steamed rice and was cooking vegetables. Qin Xue smelled the fragrance and her stomach growled a few times. Fang Hong glanced at Qin Xue's stomach. It seems our little baby is hungry. He can eat soon. After saying that, he touched Qin Xue's belly with his other hand. Qin Xue took the dishes and chopsticks to place them on the table in the tailor shop. The kitchen was too small to place them. Even the tailor shop was a bit crowded behind two sewing machines and a table separated by a restroom, so I had to make do with it. After Fang Xiu fed Jing Tao and coaxed her to take a nap, she helped serve the dishes. The group of people all moved quickly to get lunch on the table. Chapter 40 Red Date Tea. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Qin Xue took a bowl and scooped out a bowl of chicken soup. This chicken soup is good and delicious. Please drink more to replenish your body. Everyone has a sallow complexion and thin skin due to poverty, lack of food, clothing and warmth, and their qi and blood are not good at all. The customers who came to the store today reminded Qin Xue that these women should be well taken care of and dressed up beautifully as a living sign in the store. After get off work in the evening, he would tell them how to take care of themselves, so that they would be able to charm the men at home to death. Qin Xue looked at the other women and smiled horribly. Qin Xue, why are you laughing so horribly at us? It's scary, you know. Fang Xiu is about the same age as Qin Xue and speaks without any scruples. Hey, Fang Xiu, do you know how to use words? What's scary? My smile is obviously innocent. Qin Xue refused to admit that her smile was scary. You're so innocent, so stop teasing me, okay? Tell me, what came to mind made you laugh so horribly that you got goosebumps? Fang Xiu asked. The other two people nodded, and seemed to want to know what Qin Xue was laughing at. Actually, it's nothing. I just saw a lot of female customers looking bad when I was selling clothes today. Some are caused by insufficient qi and blood, some are caused by endocrine disorders, and some are caused by lack of water. Anyway, there are quite a lot of problems. I advised them how to take care of it. I advised them, but I haven't told you three yet, so I was thinking, how do any of you take care of yourself? If you want to take good care of your hair and look beautiful, it's not up to you whether you want to be single or remarry. As for Xie Jun and Su Fangzhou, don't they have to guard against someone trying to take advantage of you every day? It's funny when you think about it. Do you think their faces will look ugly at that time? Ha 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 ha. Qin Xue thought about whether the men would simply stop these sisters-in-law from going out when they arrived. Qin Xue, you are getting more and more naughty. You dare to say anything. Yu Xiu and Fang Hong looked at each other. They both look forward to the maintenance, Qin Xue said, but don't want Qin Xue to tease them. What woman doesn't like to be pretty? I'm serious, our business will be better when you are beautiful, and we will all dress up beautifully in our own clothes. you asked me if this is our living sign, and you said, don't you want to dress up beautifully to charm your men? Qin Xue covered her mouth with her hands and smiled after saying that. Then how do you maintain this and how much does it cost? After all, Fang Xiu is younger but has a harder life, but after staying with Qin Xue for a long time, I was infected with her optimistic mood. The more I felt that the past life was like being in a prison, and I was trapped in one place by drawing the earth into a prison. Fortunately, I got to know Qin Xue and the two sisters-in-law. Everyone treats each other sincerely, which is good. It's not difficult, and you don't have to spend much money. You are young, but your life was too hard before. You didn't have enough food and nutrition to keep up, and you were a little short of energy and blood. You can buy some red dates and wolfberry, mix it with brown sugar water and drink it, especially after your period is clear, and continue drinking until your next period. In the future, just drink some from time to time and apply cucumber slices on your face, or mash it and mix it with some honey to make a facial mask. Sister-in-law Fang Hong is also suffering from a lack of qi and blood, and she is still suffering a little loss, probably because she didn't take good care of herself during the confinement period. My body is still cold, so the root cause of the problem is that my sister-in-law suffers from menstrual cramps every month, right? It's just that it's not serious and can be tolerated. That's why I haven't been able to conceive a second child. In the past, the medication you took for conditioning may not be effective because the method of treatment was not changed according to your condition. Sister-in-law Yu Xiu is probably too worried and doesn't have enough rest, so she has some spots. It would be best if she can find milk and roses by then. If you don't have it, mix egg white and honey to make a mask and apply it on your face. Of course, we women can all drink the red date tea. Drinking more is beneficial, but it's true that it's hard to buy without tickets. Qin Xue said all the questions in one breath. Seeing the three women opposite her looking at her with blank expressions, Qin Xue waved her hand in front of their eyes. Oh, I have come to my senses. It is good to drink more red dates and brown sugar tea when you have insufficient qi and blood, especially brown sugar and ginger tea, which can relieve dysmenorrhea and replenish blood.